Hey guys, this is Adam from Micanto Reviews. I am going to be doing a review and demo for Prospectrr today. Now this is a really powerful web app that has just come out, and right now we're actually looking at my review page, and it looks like this embedded video is way too big, so I gotta fix that. But anyways, this is a very powerful software, but I kind of got a late start on reviewing this. It's actually been out for 2 days. So, you may have heard of it by now, and maybe that's what brought you to this video. And what I'm going to do is I've just set it up on, or I shouldn't say set it up because it's a web app. So you literally go to a website, which is here, app.prospectrr.com. You enter your login information and you come into the members area. Now, as you can see here, I have the welcome wizard open, so this is actually my first time logging in. So I figured, I kind of looked at this and I was like, well, I could do this offline, or I could do it with my viewers and kind of give them a genuine first look at Prospectrr with me. So that's what I'll do. We'll try this approach out and see how you like it. Another thing I'll quickly mention, and I'm not going to spend time on this right now, but below this video, you're going to see a link to my review page. And if you decide to purchase Prospectrr through my review page, I have a bunch of, and many of these are premium, a bunch of premium and all kinds of different, free bonus products, as shown here, that you will receive 100% free, and it's exclusive to people that purchase Prospectrr through my website. All you have to do is follow these 3 simple steps on my site. So click that link for more information, but I don't want to spend time on that. You can see some of the products there. They're really good stuff, but for now, let's get into Prospectrr itself. And let me tell you what it is real quick, actually. So basically, it's a web app that you can use to, it's all automated, so it's based on automation, but the idea behind it is it gives you the ability to retrieve, analyze, and pursue clients, and by clients I mean prospects and different businesses, with just a couple of clicks. Now, the concept behind this web app was, it came about through the recognition by the developers that there's no shortage of businesses all around the world that need our services. And when I say services, I mean SEO services, video marketing services, social marketing services. A lot of companies nowadays need those services done for them. And that's where we as internet marketers can help them and can get paid to do that service. But the hard part is knowing which businesses will be receptive to our offers and videos, if we're going to do video marketing, when we approach them. And, if we blindly approach one of these businesses, we might not know whether we're a good fit for them, for each other, or if the company would have any interest in our services in the first place. So with Prospectrr, what we can do is find businesses anywhere in the world, and the app will analyze them for us to find out, for example, if the business needs SEO, social marketing, video marketing, and other things as well. So Prospectrr is going to determine all of those things for you, and then in one action, in one click basically, it will contact all of these businesses that meet the parameters you have chosen within Prospectrr. And it will contact them with an email template that you have chosen and edited. Basically, there's a lot of templates that come with Prospectrr, and you can choose one of them and kind of just personalize it so that it, what am I trying to say? So that it fits what you are offering, right? So it's unique to your offer, and your company and your business. So that's what Prospectrr can do for you. It basically automates a process that nobody wants to do themselves. I mean, let's face it, none of us get excited about the idea of cold calling. So, it's great to have something do it for us, and then kind of, narrow down this huge lists of prospects to people that are actually interested in your services. So when you do talk to them, you're talking to someone that has an interest in what you are offering, and you're not wasting your time. Okay, so here we are inside of Prospectrr on the web, right? It's going to be compatible whether you have a PC or Apple, because you are merely logging into a website, and that is what Prospectrr runs through. So you're logging in for the first time, and the welcome wizard comes up. So we're going to go through that together, and we're going to click begin. Okay. And the first thing it has to do is basically link up some of the apps that it is integrated with. You got to link it up with Prospectrr so all of it can work together. The first one is going to be Google Places, and it uses that to find local businesses. Okay, so what we have to do is get our API key, and it gives us a tutorial for how to get that. So I don't want to show my API key to everyone here, so what I'm going to do is pause this video, go offline, and I'm going to grab my API key and plug it in there and click the next continue when that comes up. And I'm also going to, as you can see here, it says default search country. For me, that's going to be the US, and for many of you. So I'm going to go and get my API key. And again, if you were to purchase this, don't be overwhelmed. What is an API key? How do I get it? It tells you right here. You just got to click on this tutorial. All right, it's going to open this for you, and it's going to show you how to do it right here. So I'm going to get my API key, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I plugged in my API key. As you can see, I blocked it out. But behind this black box, or whatever color it is my API key, and now the continue button has become available to me. So just wanted to show you that once you plug it in, if the API key is correct, your continue button will become an option, and you can go ahead and click that. So it's a step-by-step wizard. It's just going to take you through the essential setup process, and it's going to tell you if your API key checks out, and then you can move on. and the next API key you need to set up is Bing. So I believe there's only two. There's just the Google and Bing key. So this is the last one that we set up. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to pause it to get my key, and then I'll come back. Alright, so I have my Bing API key. Both, it was very, very easy to get both of them, especially the Bing API. The tutorial was excellent. I actually watched it myself, even though I think I've done it before at one point with one of the products I've reviewed or more. But anyways, the tutorial is excellent, and I'm sure their other tutorials are really good as well. So once again, you're just going to click continue. And it says something, this Bing API key needs Bing search to be enabled, so I guess I missed something. Let me go and fix that. Alright, so I believe that API issue has been resolved, so the next thing that we got to is the SMTP settings. This is your email settings. Now remember, if you're wondering why we need to set this up, it's because Prospectrr is going to email the prospects that meet your parameters for you automatically. So that's why it needs your email settings, your name, your email address, and this mail server details as well, which you can get. Now it depends here. If you have a common email provider like Hotmail, it's going to plug in the SMTP address for you. If you don't have one of these providers from the list, then what you would do, for example, your let's say you have Comcast or something, which I don't see here, right? So you get your email through your cable provider. You just go on their website and search for SMTP address or how to set up email. with Outlook or something like that, and you should find this. If not, just call their support. They will know exactly what you are talking about. I'm very familiar with SMTP. Most of you, if you've ever worked in an office and have had to set up your Outlook mail, you've probably seen this. So yeah, it's nothing big. And then here, if you have Hotmail like me, you would enter, your Hotmail email address and then the password, the same one that you would normally log in with. So I'm going to do that right now. It looks like it's not going to encrypt it, so I'm going to have to pause, but let me go ahead and put in this stuff at least. Okay, so I'm going to pause with the I'm going to pause to put in my password here. Okay, so I entered my password, click continue, and now it's checking to make sure that everything I entered works, and it looks like everything checks out. So we're going to move on to the next step. Hey guys, so I was gone for a little while. I was going to resume the recording, and I had left to go to a class for a few hours actually. My wife and I are expecting our first kid, so it was one of the pregnancy classes that we have, but basically Prospectrr logged me out and for inactivity. So I logged back in and the wizard is gone. So I'm not sure if that implies I'm done with the wizard. But come to think of it here, I'm looking at this and you can see the Google Places API, we have linked up Google. Bing API, we have linked up Bing. We have, of course, linked up our email account. That was the last thing we did. So I think we could get right into it. And as you can see, it's a very straightforward and clean interface, nice and professional. Here you can see it says begin Prospectrr search, and it says to get started, enter a key phrase or a list of URLs and click begin. So what you could do, instead of a key phrase, which I'm going to do with you guys, we're going to look by key phrase. But you can also, if you have a list of websites, for example, YouTube videos or whatever, you can enter those and then Prospectrr will analyze your URLs for you. Okay, so there's also advanced options, but let's go over here. Okay, what we're going to do is, the example here is plumber. Well, let's try that. Let's try that example. But before I click begin, I'm going to check out these advanced options. So we can automatically retrieve a whois record. For those who don't know, whois record basically is information about the owner of a domain. And sometimes people have private registration on their domains, in which case this information is probably not available. But I'll turn that on just to see. Automatically retrieve Alexa rank. Now remember, I'm turning these on, but the more we turn on, it might take a little longer to retrieve results because it has to perform more actions. Deep analysis mode, that would definitely take a little while longer, but it could be worth it. So this analyzes the H header tags, page size, WordPress. I want that as well. And I also want to check to see if their website is responsive, because that's also big. We can find, for instance, right, if we wanted to look for clients that are still not properly mobile responsive, we could really reach out to them. And if you're not mobile responsive by now, chances are your business knows very, very little about the internet, which makes a great opportunity for us to approach these guys and say, hey, we can help you. This is a serious problem that's hurting your website, and you're essentially losing clients as a result. We can do this for you. We can make your website responsive. You're going to get more clients. You're going to your ranking is going to increase in the search engine, since Google does rank for responsiveness. And so if you wanted to just look for websites that are still not responsive in the plumbing niche, then you might just select this one and turn these guys off, for instance. But we're going to look at a lot of things here. Page timeout, max depth, exclude common directories and social sites. I'm not going to do that. We can also exclude domains. So with that said, we're going to hit search or begin. And it's taking a moment here. And it looks like, let's see here. I'm giving it a moment to see if what is going on. It says maybe, all right, let's try this again. So I think what happened, we might have, so for Google, we didn't select Google or Bing. Now for Google, we have to put in a location. So I don't know how specific this location has to be. Oh, here we go. So when you start typing it in, it gives you the suggestion. So we're going to do California in the U.S. Search radius. Gosh, this is really cool. I mean, you can obviously do quite a bit here. But I think that's what happened is I did not include... Oh, and there's our wizard down there, by the way. So we didn't lose that completely. It's actually just down there in the corner. So I think that might be enough to perform the search. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So now it's working. Check that out. Prospecting complete. Did not get any results. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Why is it? As you see the console here, why is it not getting us results? Plumber in California. Maybe we should go back to this wizard. I don't know. No, we have everything set up here. All right. Well, what else can we possibly look for? Plumber in California. Let's see. Let's try something else. All right. What else can we look for? Lawyer. Let's be more specific than California. Let's try San Francisco, California. We're going to do lawyer. We're not going to limit the radius. Not this time anyways. We're going to turn all of these on again. And we're going to hit search. So now we're in San Francisco. All right. Searching. Starting crawlers. So here we go. Now we're pulling records. There we go. So I think we have to put in, something more specific perhaps than just California, the state. So I put in the city. And now we're getting a lot of results, and it's still searching. So I'm gonna let it continue here. See, remember, we chose a lot of options, so this is going to take some time. You see, it's analyzing. These are still populating. You see that? And it's checking all of these things, and in some cases, they are grayed out. So maybe this time I did the opposite and searched for too many results. So if this is truly how far along we are, what I'm going to do is pause this for a moment until everything is done processing, and then we'll check again. Alright, so here's the deal. We are now completed with prospecting. As you can see, prospecting finished retrieving and analyzing 55 results for the key phrase lawyer. Maximum of 45 websites were excluded as they matched your excluded domains list. Okay, so here we have an option. We can export leads to start mail campaign. So with the click of a button, we can reach out to all of these guys. But if we don't want to, maybe we want to look at the list first and choose who we want to, which leads we want to go after. So I'm going to bring up, what did I want to do that? I hope I didn't mess that up. So we can also export results. I don't think I did anything bad there. All right, so, and also I'm gonna wrap this video up soon because we've been going for quite some time and there's still other features to go over. But what I'm going to do is hit those in the next video. What I want to do here is just kind of go over these results with you. So here's what it comes up with, all right? So, for example, Clancy and Diaz. Notice how some of these icons are dim and others are kind of lit up, I guess you could say. For example, West Coast Trial Lawyers, San Francisco office, they have a bunch. So maybe these guys know what they're doing and they might not need a lot of help. Let's take a look at them if we can. Okay, so we click on that, it brings up more information. So here's where Prospectrr is really cool. With the simple website, it can pull so many things for us. It can pull the logo right there, the email address, the contact pages. It can even look and find if they have created videos on the web, if they have video marketing campaigns set up. In this case, they have one video, and it's on Vimeo, it looks like. And it even gives us the link here, which is so interesting because, Prospectrr does not just look at YouTube. It's looking at all the video sites. So a lot of the time you'll get programs that only look at YouTube. And actually, we do have one YouTube link, it looks like here, but we also have the Vimeo link. So we have 2 video links associated with West Coast Trial Lawyers. They also have a social presence. They have a Facebook page, Twitter handle, Google page. And then we know other things about them, like their web host is GoDaddy. Oh crap, I accidentally deselected it. But no problem, we'll just click on them again. And let's see, are they private? Yeah, so they have private registration. So their information is, their registration information is protected. Their Alexa rank is right there. They do not have any H1 headers on their site. That's actually not a good thing. So there's probably some opportunity for SEO. Page size is 107 kilobytes. They have Google Analytics installed. Here's their page word count, and they are responsive. So these guys probably wouldn't be my first choice to go after. Now, let's look at someone else, for example. Let's look at Clancy and Diaz, okay? Now, they have a Facebook page as well, a Twitter handle, a Google page. But what they do not have is any videos. So we can go up to these guys and kind of, let's say we want to use our template about how powerful, and I'm talking about template within Prospectrr, about how powerful video marketing is for your business and how it can generate leads and clients and profits and all those things that every company really wants. Because we know that Clancy and Diaz does not have a video presence online right now, thanks to Prospectrr, we can open that conversation with them. Now, they do have a responsive website, so we don't need to have that conversation. Their page size is 33 kilobytes, which is good. They have a H1 tag. And here we can actually see that their website is registered to a Pete Clancy. We even have his phone number here and his address. So in this case, his information is out there. His domain is not private. Okay, but we could also reach him on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. So this is all the, information that Prospectrr pulls for you automatically in any niche, and it does that. Don't take for granted how it's coming up with this information, because it's using Google Places, I believe, was it Google Places or Google Maps, but it's searching geographically for us, and then it's pulling websites based on the keyword within that geographic location that we've specified, and then within minutes it's checking all of these things for us to see beforehand what each of these lawyers might need as far as their website and their online presence. So we're not pitching something to them that they have no use for at all. All right. So this is all very important, and it kind of speaks to the value of Prospectrr. This is a program I'm very excited about as someone who wants to, kind of move on from affiliate marketing, and I want to move towards, I've been working in internet marketing for so long that I think I have a lot of things to offer these companies. So as someone like myself that wants to be able to reach out to these companies, this tool gives me the ability to find the companies that I want to pursue, gives me the ability to contact them instead of one by one through cold calling. I can reach out to them all at once and eliminate the companies that are frankly not worth the effort because they already seem to have what I could offer them. So they're already taken care of by someone else. But as you can see, most of these prospects are not taken care of. So most of these are quite valuable to us. And if I want to get back to these at a later time, I could just click export results. And I can export as much as I want. Links to the videos, embed video, low res, all kinds of stuff here. Their Facebook pages, their Twitter handles. And then I can export these leads to a CSV file, or I can start a campaign with these leads. So that's something we'll probably start a campaign in the next video. That's where we would want to go next. But for now, I just want to show you this incredibly powerful software. And this is just my first time using it, as you know. So it's something to keep in mind. And again, if this is something that you're also excited about, I just want to remind you that my link to my Prospectrr review, which will be fully published by the time this video goes live, my link to that, if you go to my review page, which again is linked in the video description directly below this video, you're going to have an opportunity to purchase Prospectrr and get my exclusive bonus offer 100% free, as opposed to going directly through the Prospectrr website or sales page and getting the program. And for the same price, you'll just get Prospectrr. But if you get it through me, you pay the same price and you get another 30 premium bonuses. So it's completely up to you how you want to do this. But I'm just putting that offer out there. And obviously it would mean a ton to me and my family on the way if I could have your support. So, just keep that offer in mind if you are interested in Prospectrr, and hopefully I will see you in the next video as we start a campaign with these leads. And we'll just keep going from there as long as I have things to show you in this Prospectrr web app. We'll keep doing these videos. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am reviewing lots of different internet marketing products on a weekly basis. So that's about it, and I hope to see you again in the next video.
You can't see it, it's electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
You gotta feel it, it's electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Ooh, it's shaking, it's electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Check it, Miss Savannah, she's a puppet like a chicka, she got the boogie. Now you can't hold it, it's electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.